Live and let fly.
Ever so slightly shorter. And ever so slightly quieter.
Killed it. The hell out.
So are we eventually just going to open up with a with like a second of silence?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's
Just dead air.
Yeah, we'll take it as far as we can take it, you know.
And that's gonna be it. Just
Yeah.
That makes me happy because somewhere in between that journey, it'll just be le fly.
le fly.
Le fleur.
Le fly. It's the French version.
I
The
was just
French
gonna say,
version of the fly.
I know John
Le
speaks
Gobelin.
like a second language. Does
Does he?
anybody else? Don't you speak?
Are you fluent in a second language, John?
No longer fluent.
No longer fluent?
I used to speak Russian conversationally.
Well, that's more than I didn't even used to. So, there's that.
How do I get out of this van?
I mean, to be fair, right now in the world, speaking Russian is it's not a good look or anything. You know what I mean?
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if you're thinking that it's optics, it's
Well,
just
no,
like,
I'm saying don't sweat not being fluent in
I'm
Russian
not.
anymore.
What is like the language you want to speak? If you could pick up a second language overnight.
Portuguese.
Portuguese.
You going to Brazil, dog?
Why not?
Portugal.
Obrigado.
if
my
I
one.
had to pick one, I would say like either like Swedish or Danish because that's like 4 fucking languages.
Oh, wow.
And so that's like you're talking about like your French, your German, and fucking.
What do you mean? What do you mean? If you
So
learn Swedish, you can
because
speak
apparently
French and
like
German?
I can't
a lot of
remember which
crossover?
language. I think it's one of those languages where it's like they are a mixture of like 4 different languages. Yeah. Because they're in that specific area.
How is it? Amalgamation?
Yeah, amalgamation. Yeah, that would be the right word.
Mine would be French.
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 Realistically, I think that the best language, the most useful language that I could learn, and I speak a
be
little bit of it, is Spanish.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like, I'm still. Here's the thing, man. I go eat Mexican pretty often because I love Mexican food,
Oh, God. Where's this going?
and I can order anything that I want off the menu in Spanish with no problem. But I'm fucking terrified to do so. And I
That's
don't
fair.
know why. I don't know why. But it's
It's
not.
in Spanish on the menu.
I know, but it seems like it's.
What are you going to say?
Well,
what do you
so-
want?
so
if
the-
you want a taco, how are you going to say that in English?
Well, no. So here's the thing. Here's where the fear comes from, in my opinion. If they ask you a question to clarify
And
your
you just
order,
blank. Yeah.
and then you're like, I have no idea what you just said.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Like,
this
I can
fear.
understand that
Because you're not
apprehension
gonna
or
say-
anxiety about it.
I'm
Because
not
saying
gonna say.
I want a taco
Yeah.
is not Spanish.
Yeah.
Right?
Yo quiero un taco is Spanish.
Yeah.
Right. So all you have to do is just point at the menu and say taco.
No. You're
No,
missing
that's
the point.
not that's
Conversational. That's conversational.
You're talking about ordering food, dude. You don't have to have a
Adam,
conversation.
I gotta tell
But
you,
what I'm
if
saying
you go
is,
to a restaurant and that's how
I would
you
like
order,
to be able to practice speaking Spanish conversationally.
Let me tell you that going to a Mexican restaurant to order food is not the ideal place to practice your Spanish speaking.
I mean, I feel you on that, but I'm a regular at a particular Mexican restaurant. They know me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Their
I'm
job
still
is
scared.
to understand your order.
I
Like
hear
like
you.
any restaurant. And I don't mean
I
that.
don't get the hostility, man. I'm just like,
Because it's just-
I don't get it.
Well, because like being afraid to order at a Mexican restaurant just seems silly to me.
No, it's not
I'm
being
not
afraid to
order,
no.
dog. I literally go and I order my food. I'm saying I would like to be able
But why?
to do it
Why?
in Spanish.
because
Why?
it helps
Because
to
I
practice
like the
conversation.
language. I spent 4 years in college learning the language. I'd like to utilize that somewhere.
So your choice to utilize your 4 years of college education in the Spanish language is to go to a American Mexican restaurant.
I'm gonna tell you to pump
I
the
don't,
brakes there,
dude,
Adam.
bro. This is
Hold on,
What the
hold
fuck?
on, hold on.
You're wrong,
Most-
dog. You're like this is a bad take.
Most people who practice conversational second languages, restaurants of that nationality are a great place to do so because a
so
lot
you're
of the
saying
staff.
if I want to learn Italian, I should go to Olive Garden.
No, you should take
order
the
yourself.
No, you shouldn't go
Garden
to
is
Olive
Italian.
Garden, dog.
Adam,
Bro, that's the most that's such a false
He's
equivalence,
just-
man.
You're being
memeing us.
obtuse on purpose.
He's
Yeah.
memeing us,
Adam,
and I
we'll
don't
see
care
it.
for it. He is, y'all listeners. Adam is like rocking in his chair.
Laughing.
Bro, I'm going to turn this fucking recording off like right now.
I'll
and
turn
just
this
walk
recording
away.
around right now.
I will. We're not going to Disney World.
Damn it.
We're going to the fucking dentist.
We're going to the Epcot
You know
Center
what?
so you
Your
can learn
behavior.
some culture.
Adam, you don't get to learn Portuguese, okay? I made a decision. You don't get to do that.
I feel like that was a lost cause already, but okay.
I mean, going to Carnival would be kind of neat, right?
That would be awesome.
It's like, I mean, it's Mardi Gras, but like, way
it's
crazier, right?
No, it's actually not. So I hung out with somebody who's from Brazil, this Mardi Gras, and she said, "Oh my gosh, we can't let Brazil know about New Orleans Mardi Gras."
What?
Yes, because while Carnival is very big, it's much bigger in scope than Mardi Gras is. The
debauchery is at a lower level.
Is there
it's pretty PG?
Not it's not. It would be frowned upon in Brazil. So it's much more about the pageantry in Brazil than it is about the indulgence.
Copious inebriation.
Yeah. And, we were at the lewd parade Crew de Vue when she was she's like, oh my God, Brazil cannot see this. No, they cannot know about this. But it was interesting because I had the same idea. I was like, oh, well, shoot. Carnival is way bigger and way more crazy than Mardi Gras, but apparently it's not. It's like actually a much more formal affair.
I got to be honest, I was not expecting that.
Yeah,
I think really I might like it more for that reason then.
Yeah.
Hot take, Adam, hot take. What about you, Josh?
I'm full of hot takes tonight.
As far as like second language, you've traveled a lot, so.
Yeah, so in high school I took Mandarin. Which did not take.
Okay.
Didn't stick. I lasted half a semester. I struggled my way. Well, let me pump the brakes back up just a little bit. Because I lived in Malaysia, decided, hey, I'm going to take Bahasa, like their local, like Malay, their language, right? Couldn't stand the teacher. Her voice was like nails on a chalkboard for me. I just couldn't. So I dropped that and took Spanish and struggled my way through it. Because I didn't care because I wasn't in a place that spoke Spanish.
That's a bummer.
So yeah, no second language for me, sadly. And
if you could pick one up overnight, though.
If I could pick one up overnight, just because of the entertainment, it'd be Japanese. Yeah. And also because I want to be able to go back and like fully converse and
Totally. I'd love to be able to read Japanese.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I am on, excuse me. I'm kind of on Team Zach here. I've always been enamored with the idea of being conversationally fluent in Spanish. I love that language. And I too had to take Spanish in college. One of my favorite things when I was really trying to nail it down, which also side note, you can learn a good bit of Spanish or a foreign language in college, but as soon as you get out of that environment and do not have someone to speak that language with consistently, it just completely leaves you, right? And that's the problem, because I took Spanish for a good while, and I wasn't nailing it, but I had learned a good bit. I had a couple of Italian friends who spoke Spanish and could get through conversation, obviously looking like an idiot, but still get through conversations with them. But my favorite memory of college Spanish was that when I was really back-to-back semesters taking Spanish and trying to do as well as I could in it, what I did to practice and just kind of osmosis be hearing Spanish all the time is I'd watch Disney movies in Spanish. Oh. And my favorite was Tarzan, because first of all, Phil Collins did not have to go that fucking hard. He did that for us, but he also did it in Spanish. Phil Collins did the vocals in the Spanish version.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, yeah. Phil, you're doing it.
And the Spanish version of You'll Be in My Heart, the most important track of that soundtrack, fucking slaps. But instead of You'll Be in My Heart, it's Estarás en mi corazón. It's fucking beautiful.
That's pretty Spanish lyrics, really.
Yeah.
Think about it. Like that's a pretty, Spanish.
Well, it's a romance language.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
Yeah. Fun fact. It is.
I'm spicy. I'm spicy tonight. Fuck y'all.
You are.
You are so spice. Hey, Adam,
Yeah.
are you okay?
No,
It's okay.
I'm not. I got some bad news today.
Really?
Well, sort of. The Thirsty Hippo is closing.
What?
No shit.
You scared me. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry
you
that
know.
isn't important to you, Emily.
No,
it's
that's-
the
Sorry, I've
place-
never been there. I'm
It's only the place where we got
She didn't
married.
get married there. Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry.
No, that's devastating to me. Like,
Yeah.
I haven't been in years, but
Man.
Well, that's why it's closing.
Downtown
My
Burke
fault, sorry.
is dead, though. It's dead.
Yeah.
Well, to
dude.
be fair, you didn't get married at the Hippo as it is now. You got married at the old Hippo, right?
Yeah, okay. But I don't really want to have that conversation.
And nor do we need to have that conversation. We are sitting at, well, actually, you know what? Shortest banter we've had in a while.
Really?
Yeah, I think
We
we're
can
somewhere
lighten
around
it a little
12
bit.
minutes.
well, I was going to say that depends. It doesn't have to be over just yet.
Okay,
We
well,
could
let's
stroke
talk
some
about
more out
Adam
of
getting
this.
married at the Hippo.
Yeah.
No,
Old
let's pivot
hippo
from
is
that.
better hippo. Start.
I agree. Courtyard, 100% better. The courtyard was way better than the new building. And in fact, I think it sounded better, and I think the vibe was better in the old Hippo.
Hey, listeners. This was like a bar
we're just
in
miming each
Hattiesburg,
other. I mean-
Mississippi. Just FYI.
It was like a tiny little hole in the wall bar that had the best bands ever that came through.
Yeah,
Dr.
it-
Dog came through there, and like you're literally.
Snarky Puppy used to come through there
Yeah.
regularly, and you could
And there's
see
like-
them for $5.
And there's like no stage either. Like you were sharing floor space
Right.
with the band.
Yeah,
you know?
you're up in them. You're up
Yeah.
against
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
literally
You
standing-
can smell any musician on that stage or on the floor.
No, it's true. It was like a 70 capacity tops inside, and if it wasn't raining, you could put 120 people in that bar with the courtyard.
With the courtyard, yeah.
No, like it's a small bar that had some of the biggest music right before it blew up. You know, like Grupo Fantasma used to be through there. Brownout,
Yeah.
Snarky Puppy,
Yeah.
Dr. Dog,
T-Bird and the
fucking
Breaks.
I saw Fleet
T-Bird and the
Foxes there.
Breaks. Sharon Jones was up in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the best shit ever. That
They
you got
really
to see.
punched above their weight, you know?
Yeah, I did.
They did. And we got married there, and we were the last people that were allowed to get married at that location. And it was just our first date was there, all that. They did move to another location that was a bigger location to try to expand. And, you know, there was some better things about it, and there was some things that weren't as good. You know, I really have no interest in getting into the debate about that, but the same owner owned it. And so the person and the spirit carries through it, you know?
Okay.
And so like he made the decision to shut it down, and he's selling it, and it's over. And it was a staple in Hattiesburg, and it was a big thing that drew a lot of us on this call together.
Yeah.
Because it like was instrumental in making a music scene that was worth a shit.
Yeah,
in a
like-
small ass town in southern Mississippi. you
End
know?
of an era.
Yeah.
Really
That's
is.
sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, now that we're thoroughly bummed,
Well, the thing is how I found out. All right, I want to show you guys this picture of a poster of somebody who's playing there. And this is their poster. And it's just, I put it in the Live and Let Fly chat on our Discord. And
oh man,
it's pretty fucking dramatic.
What the
Jesus
fuck?
Christ.
Jesus.
wow.
And it's Sting Scott.
it's
too,
right
dude.
now. It's right now.
Fuck.
Jesus.
So for our listeners, it's a drawing of a local musician in Hattiesburg who's been a stalwart musician of
Yeah,
Hattiesburg for a long
who we
time.
all know, or
Yeah.
several of us
No,
know.
I
guess.
definitely do.
Yeah.
And it's a picture of, it's like a drawn picture cartoon of him with a gun shooting a hippo dead.
And he looks just as distraught.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
he's like
It's not
crying
just
as he
shooting
does.
the hippo. It's
It-
bullet
it's-
coming out the backside of his
shooting
head
a
with
family
exit
member, a
wound.
friend. You know?
Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
This is going to give me nightmares.
Ugh.
And it's done
What
in a
a
very
flyer.
like kind of Rocco's Modern Life style,
Steven,
too.
man.
And the title, did you actually read it out, Adam?
It's gonna be okay.
It says it's gonna be okay. And then the Steven, the guy that's like playing on the pictures, this guy's last Hippo show.
Yeah. And to give you an idea of Steven Scott and who he is, the name of his backup band is called the Low Spirits.
Well, everything's tracking. Okay.
Yeah. So if I'm a little punchy tonight, and last episode too, because it was definitely part of that, this might be why.
Okay. Well, I hope we can lift your spirits. So,
You already have.
dear diary, I fucking did it.
I won today.
Congratulations, you done
You
it.
done it.
All right. So last time, we
He's just gonna come in and be like,
It's like it's getting to the point that it's like antagonistic to the listener. You know?
Last time on what did he say?
he's gonna fuck them up one day, and like they're gonna be listening real hard for like the. And he's gonna go.
It's gonna be, it's gonna be Southern. Strange Table Fellows Network, formerly known as the Southern Tomfoolery, presents Live and Let Fly, an
Just-
AP adventure running fly into the whole deal.
The whole deal.
and like air horns.
Yeah. Well, and the wings like bomb, bomb. You know.
I've already got.
Yeah.
I've already got Paul on the line for that.
Oh
So-
God,
Sir
You tell
Paul.
Sir Paul I'm waiting for that custom version of the song any day now.
it'll be great.
Yep. So you interrogated the Skask,
Interrogated.
the foreman with the focal modulator, and you gleaned some data from the slain charities about the location of Agavana Oathbreaker, the butcher of Barandamano. So you got the location. It's in an abandoned temple of Weydan.
I hate that this person is associated with Weydan because I like Weydan.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
You know
well,
what
you
I
should.
mean?
It's generally a pretty good.
Right.
Well, is Weydan?
Weydan.
I'm
Neutral.
not doing it. I don't like it. They're
It's
neutral
Weydan?
because they're like the whole thing is they're the wind and the waves, right? So it's like the
No,
importance
they're
and
chaotic
beauty.
good.
Chaotic
So-
good. Okay.
What do y'all know about Weydan?
Isn't he
Well,
the
I just pulled up
So-
the fucking.
Okay, well, let's
I-
talk about it. I mean,
I'm
shit.
fairly
adventuring
aware of
deity?
Weydan.
Like the deity of good vibes?
The
No.
Horizon.
The Endless Horizon is the like subtitle.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
My
and
favorite thing about Weydan is the shards.
the shards.
Shards of Weydan.
All right. Well,
Do
before
continue.
you get that, let me just give you like the 101 on Weydan because that's like some 102 class shit there, Emily. Hold on. So the 101 is that they're chaotic good of discovery, equality, exploration, and freedom. The centers of worship are Absalom Station, the Diaspora, Adari, and Verses, and then their symbol is a starship heading into the unknown. So I feel like that Roland would love Weydan. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like if he totally aligns with like all of the pillars of Weydan and all the ideas. But like so he's like he already had issues with religion, and now to hear this terrorists be like, "Hey, I'm a Weydan follower," or are they just using the temple as a base? You know?
That remains to be seen,
we don't
doesn't
know.
it?
All right.
I
so
realize I
what's
was-
the pillars? I'm sorry, Heath.
No, I realized like I've been in Pathfinder 2 E-Brain. I was straight up when I first started talking about Weydan, I was like, I'm describing Gozra. That's what I'm doing right now.
I mean,
yeah.
I get you though. I feel it.
So what are those? What's the shards?
Oh, so the shards are basically because Weydan's the god of like discovery and exploration. They regularly break off shards of his divine self and crafts them into avatars, mortal versions of himself in every gender, shape, and species. And they can walk unseen among countless cultures on the material plane, free from the responsibilities of godhood and able to exist or excuse me,
God.
experience the
Stormlight
aspects.
Archive much.
Yeah, like straight
I
up.
mean,
big
Hinduism
fans.
much.
Well, okay. Hinduism, real life.
An actual religion with thousands of years of history.
And I also like
the
this.
actual inspiration for it.
I also like kind of like the differential between Weydan and Desna. Like Desna advocates for travel's sake. Weydan expounds on the virtues of voyaging with an end goal in mind, even if the goal is simply discovery. So it's like have something you're going
planned
to.
exploration.
Yeah. So I dig Weydan.
Yeah. I think Roland really does too. I'm curious to see. I might dig in as Roland after hearing Wayland. You know, like we'll see.
Jennings?
Weydan Jennings. I like Weydan immensely more now.
That's our
Outlaw deities.
That's our new tribute band.
You know?
That's our new tribute band.
It's like the god of
Weydan
let's
Jennings.
fucking go.
So anybody that hasn't seen Waylon Jennings' Tales from Tour Bus,
Dude.
I encourage you to do
I
so.
mean, just that entire series is just phenomenal. Watch
Yeah,
Tales
it
from
really
Tour
is.
Bus. It's
Yeah.
hard to find.
Both
but
seasons.
Go look it up.
Fucking
It's
awesome.
it's on YouTube. You just gotta watch like 3-minute clips. Unfortunately, if you want to watch it that way, you can. Okay, but that is what
22
what we-
minutes of banter. How you feel?
what we've determined. No, we're playing the game. Okay, we're playing the game right now. Everybody, calm down.
We suddenly
if you were hoping
transitioned
to
into
fast
that
forward
already.
Yeah, we did.
to this point through the banter, then you need to go back because we've been playing already.
We did
That's,
it.
that's the risk you run, you banter fast forwarders. Is
Yeah,
sometimes
you
the
skipping the
transition
banter.
is subtle, you know?
Yeah, we don't have to have a clearly delineated separation between
that was a
banter and
smooth
gameplay.
transition. Now it's not.
Well, welcome
Well,
to
we're
Live and Let Fly.
emphasizing a point.
Yeah.
Welcome to Live and Let Fly. So,
LLF.
anyway, we're getting back on the Independence. We're flying to.
I'm sorry, Zach.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We're living the dream right now, dude. It's cool. We're flying to Liberator's Sanctum, right? That's the name of this temple to Weydan. Is there anything you want to do on the ship? It's not going to take you long. I mean, literally, it's like an hour flight, right? It's a few hundred miles. Shit goes pretty fast. So,
Roland splashes water on his face.
Right.
Very
if it's an
good.
hour, then it's like, let's just get there.
you do have a time if you'd like to do a little infosphere digging on the Liberator's Sanctum. If you'd like to,
Yeah, absolutely. I'll, research anything that we have time to learn something about. For sure.
yeah.
Morgan's just hanging out with
Computers
Tia.
check as just a formality. I don't think you're going to have any issue.
It's pretty general knowledge,
hitting that
right?
DC or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wayland's like a major god,
Just
right?
just shout a number out, Heath, and I'll say it's good.
It wasn't a great roll. It's 22.
Ooh, that's plenty. Okay. All right. So
Terrible. Terrible. You should be ashamed.
For me, that is pretty terrible.
You should be ashamed.
you get nothing. No. So you just there's not a lot of information, right? But there is a little bit of information on it. Liberator's Sanctum. It previously was a temple of Weydan for those who aimed to right the wrongs of the Veskarium. Gaskar's original peoples built it atop a small coastal island called Yule, who was named for the Vesk prophet Gaskar Yulalov, who preached against the Veskarium's growing tyranny until his arrest and execution. There's only one way onto the island, and that is by crossing what's known as the Renunciant Bridge, which was named for the radical disciples of Yulalov. There you go.
That's pretty cool. That's some good lore.
Yeah,
good
yeah,
lore.
yeah.
So-
I mean, I
so-
thought it would suck to not give
I
you
might
that
have
lore drop.
Yeah, I might have missed it. What species was?
Gaskar Yulalov,
Yeah.
he was Vesk.
Oh, so he was like a Vesk who was outspoken against the Veskarium?
Correct.
Okay.
Was trying to right the wrongs of the Veskarian.
Yeah, no, that it kind of makes a little bit more sense now why they might choose this as if they're thinking they're doing something righteous, right? Which is against the Vescarium.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a super
Yeah,
cool
but
location.
now-
It's definitely in the Near Space book, so check
I mean,
it
it's
out.
one thing. It's one thing to say that you're righting the wrongs of the Vescarium. It's another to burn hundreds of thousands of people alive with a
Yeah,
bioweapon.
I'm not
No,
giving
no.
them a pass.
No.
What I'm
Okay.
saying is I understand why they think
How
this is
they've
a good
connected
place.
these dots.
I'm sure, like, as most terrorists feel like that they're righteous in their motives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I obviously we're not going to let this happen. I'm not like, I get why they want to murder a bunch of people
never
using
mind.
terrible chemical warfare. When you say it like that, I
They
understand.
well, when you
have
put
a
it that way,
reason.
shit.
Okay.
No,
Why
I'm
didn't you
just-
say so earlier?
No, I'm just saying, like, as somebody, Adam, recently getting more and more interested in Weydan, I was bummed that the villain was using that as a location, but now I kind of understand why. You know, that's all. That's all.
Yeah. So you arrive near there, and again, there just is not any room anywhere to land the ship on this island, right? So you will have to cross Renunciant Bridge, but you can park on the other side of the Renunciant Bridge if you want to get out and start crossing the bridge if you'd like to do that.
If we want to, and if we'd like to, we would totally, yeah, because that's what we got to do.
You right. You right.
All right. So
This
talk
is
to me
a
about your
trap.
marching order as we're going into here.
Roland's always up front.
Morgan's in the
Vincent.
back.
Yeah, I feel
Let's say Roland, Vincent, Tia Gadrick,
Yeah.
Mantis, Morgan,
Yeah.
2x2.
There you go.
Sure.
Good.
sounds good to me.
Okay, I like it. I think it works. Okay, so as you're crossing this bridge, you get about halfway across, and I need everyone to roll a will save.
Oh.
See,
Will save. Oh, I fully expected some reflex here.
See, this is bullshit right here.
Well, you knew it was gonna be. It's
Yeah,
a
I'm just
bridge
kidding. Yeah,
that was
I
pointed out.
rolled.
It's like you have to cross this bridge. There's no way to get to the island in all
bullshit.
the future
Like,
but
gotcha.
to walk across the bridge.
You
I
fool.
mean-
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm with this. Oh no! I rolled a 7.
You still with it, Adam?
No, I mean not really.
Adam, that's so cute. You rolled a 7. That's adorable. I rolled
Yeah,
a
what-
3.
Oh my god!
I rolled a
dude.
19.
Rolled a 25.
It's a 12 total for me.
Okay, everyone.
I have an 11.
Oh, all of us failed except for Patrick and Vincent.
Okay, Vincent got a 19.
Yep.
Gadrick got a 25.
Because Gadget's got a mind like a
20.
steel trap.
Gadget critical succeeded. So on saves, that's automatic. It's like automatic pass.
Yeah,
I'm sure 25 would
Gadrick
pass anyways.
passed. Don't even worry about that.
Don't fret it.
I'm
Listen,
just
man.
speaking to our listening audience. If you succeed,
For those of you listening along, trying to learn how to play Starfinder by listening to
us?
the show, first of
Yeah,
all,
right.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
baby, honey.
Okay, I'm sorry.
there probably are better shows for that.
All right, what Hestia got the 11, and Morgan got what?
12.
12. Not much better.
Only one
Okay.
better, in fact.
Only
Look,
exactly
look at me.
one better.
Look at me.
Exactly one better. So as you're approaching the
Oh, hold
middle
on.
part,
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Mantis has to roll a separate will save than me.
It's true.
Oh.
does Mantis have a? I guess.
Oh,
so,
I
yeah.
mean, like they have to
got
roll
a
the
plus
save
one.
nonetheless. Yes,
It's got
they
a
gotta-
plus one.
Okay. All right. Well.
And rolled a 10.
Okay.
So an
So
11.
11.
Oh, no,
Well-
like rolled a 9 on the die and adjusted 10.
Oh, well,
sorry.
okay. Okay. Gotcha.
God.
Okay. All right.
It's going to be fine.
So as you're crossing this bridge, when you get to the center of it, those of you who rolled higher than a 13, so that would be Gadrick and Vincent,
Vincent.
exclusively.
That's
Yeah.
it.
You guys notice that this section of the bridge is like an illusion, and the bridge is actually broken. And the whole thing is an illusion. And just as you come to that realization, Roland, you keep walking because you don't notice it, and you're right up front.
Yeah.
Well, this giant tongue-like appendage
Oh my gosh.
that belongs to this massive, like mollusk-like creature
What?
reaches up and snatches you,
Oh my
Roland.
God, dude.
It snatches you. So, let's go ahead and let's.
Zach, on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you right now?
I'm just. All right.
I'm just here arbitrating the world.
Listen, I'm just glad to be here, you know?
Yeah. My
Yeah.
emotions don't matter on this.
Oh,
All right.
fuck.
I'm just here rolling dice.
Also,
Okay.
you used the wrong scale. It's a scale of 55, as we know.
As
My
it's
bad.
Roland.
My bad. Yeah.
You're gonna hate this. A 31 is definitely gonna hit, right?
Of course. Yeah.
31's gonna hit.
Even with my new armor.
Yeah. Okay. So. Oh, this sucks.
Just do it. Just give it to me.
Okay. All right. So this creature reaches out with its appendage. Okay. And on the end of the appendage is like a big luminescent ball, essentially. Right. So anyway, this thing looks like a giant, angry clam with a long, luminescent ball on the end of its tongue. You know,
So it's like an
it's a little bit like
anglerfish.
kind of like an anglerfish and a giant clam.
What a clam.
Dislike it.
Yeah,
It's an angler clam.
angler clam. So it reaches up, it grabs you, it bites you. It's going to deal. $18 damage.
Okay.
And it swallows you whole.
Swallow hole! Here we go!
Well, it's a good thing I'm a melee character.
Captain!
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. So, some of y'all seem to know how swallow whole works.
It ain't
Right.
good.
Ellie, you're welcome. Ellie, you're welcome for this.
Now, I am trying to figure out specifically if there's something that I have to roll for the swallow whole part of this, because the stat sheet doesn't give me anything on that.
So,
It just says, like, the melee attack has swallow whole as part of it.
if the creature hits with the indicated attack, which you did, it deals the normal damage, so I'm going to take some damage.
Yes.
All right. Also, if the attack roll hits the target's KAC plus 4, which it did,
Yeah.
it automatically grapples the foe as part of the attack action. If it beats it by 13 or more, what was your total on that hit?
31.
It was against kinetic or energy.
Well, it's always KAC.
It's
for
a
swallow hole.
KAC. KAC.
Okay, so you didn't beat it by 13, so you don't get a pin.
But I get a grapple.
So I'm grappled. Unless otherwise specified, a creature can swallow whole only targets that are at least one size category smaller than itself. So we're good there because it's a large creature, right? Mm-hmm. I'm medium, so you got that. On the creature's next turn after grappling or pinning the target, if the target hasn't escaped the grapple or pin, the target automatically takes the attack's damage at the beginning of the creature's turn. The creature can then make a new attack roll with the same attack. If the roll equals or exceeds the target's KAC, the grapple is maintained. If you do it by 4, the target is swallowed whole. So basically, the next turn, you're going to make another attack. And if you beat my KAC plus 4, you will then swallow me. Being grappled gives me a -2.
All right,
bat.
so
So,
I have worse news.
okay.
Because this thing has a special ability that I'm going to just have to give you.
Yeah,
Because,
just tell me
you
how
know,
it goes. Yeah, let's go. Let's get it.
All right, so if it grapples or pins, the ability is called Cavernous Maw.
Oh my god.
If it grapples or pins a creature with its swallow whole ability, then its maw closes and remains closed for as long as the creature is swallowed.
Okay, so you still have to swallow me next turn. Okay? That doesn't negate the fact that I have not been swallowed yet.
Currently
So-
grappled.
No,
within
no,
the
it says
closed.
if it grapples or pins a creature,
Right. Keep reading.
then its maw closes and remains closed.
Yes.
Okay. Keep reading.
If a swallowed creature climbs out of it, the maw reopens.
So I haven't been swallowed yet, though, because it takes 2 turns to swallow.
So,
It takes 2 turns to swallow.
so basically, it's holding you inside of its mouth right now,
Yeah.
and it has not swallowed you. You are
No,
grappled
right
inside of its
now
mouth.
it has grappled me with its tongue. Next turn will be it retracting me into the mouth, and once that happens, I'm swallowed. So
Well-
yes,
This is why I'm curious. This is why I want to talk about it, because the way that I'm interpreting this is that it just does it. Because it says, if this creature grapples or pins a creature with its swallow whole ability, so that means it triggers on the grapple, then its maw closes and remains closed for as long as the creature
no,
swallowed.
it doesn't, because swallowed whole is a secondary. So here, I'm going to read again from
Okay.
swallowed whole. On the creature's next turn after grappling or pinning the target. The first turn, you only grapple. The term swallowed whole is not used on the first turn. On the creature's next turn after grappling or pinning the target, if the target hasn't escaped the grapple or pin, the target automatically takes the attack's damage at the beginning of the creature's turn. The creature can then make a new attack roll with the same attack. If the roll equals or exceeds the target's KAC, the grapple or pin is maintained. And then, if the roll exceeds the KAC plus 4, the target is swallowed whole.
So how is the...
So
What-
that
what
grapple,
is this?
the grapple that it's talking about in that terminology is succeeding on the grapple check of the swallowed whole check, which is the second roll. Because the second roll is
So
also
what's
a
the
check
point
to
of
continue
the
the
Yeah,
special
grapple.
ability
that's so.
Yeah, what's the point of the extra special ability called Cavernous Maw?
My understanding is it closes its mouth. You haven't been swallowed. You were in its mouth, and the mouth is closed.
Right.
So it
Yeah.
makes the escape harder, or you have people can not interact with you as easily. I don't know, like,
Yeah, I mean,
because there's got to be a purpose for it.
yeah, this is this thing's whole gimmick essentially, and that's why it says when it grapples or pins a creature, its maw closes and remains closed. That's specifically what the text says.
Because what occurs on swallowed whole?
Well, okay, so does this thing have reach?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, like what's the reach?
So
Well, you don't have to answer that.
It's 10 feet.
10
It's 10
feet.
feet.
essentially,
I mean, it's a large creature.
You are grappled. The mouth is closed, and then on the next turn, it'll roll to swallow you.
Yeah, I think what it is, it's to prevent other people from being able to just go inside and pull you out, or to
Yeah.
try and do something to get in there with you. It's
Or cut the tongue off.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
like
Yeah,
you've been snatched. It's closed around you, and it is not swallowed yet.
Like
Yeah.
nobody can help you at that point.
Correct.
Is the
Yeah.
benefit of
Well,
that. You know what
we'll
I mean?
see. We'll see. I got a thing in mind. Nah.
Again, that's just how I'm reading it on the interpretation.
I'm with
I mean,
you.
I
on
think
that.
that's right.
Because it's specifically the trigger is when it grapples or pins.
Yeah.
So, did you get grappled as a result of this attack?
Yes.
Then in fact, Cavernous Maw would take effect. So, dude, I'm sorry. Like I hate it.
But the effect of it is that the mouth closes.
Yeah.
right,
There's
and
no- there's
then
no other
swallowed
effect
whole
that-
proceeds as
You
normal.
still have to do the swallowed whole thing.
Correct.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
The effect is that you've closed the mouth,
Yeah.
so nobody can come in and like pull me out of it. Nobody
Right.
can help me escape. Like I'm on my own at this point. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
No, I'm not trying to say that you're like fucking dead or anything like that.
well,
I'm
no,
just
I know
saying,
that,
like,
but I'm not
it's
in the belly
got
yet.
you.
I'm
Right.
not in the belly yet. Like
Correct.
I'm
No.
I just nobody
You're
can
in the
help
mouth.
nobody can help me escape. I have to
She's
escape.
just getting a taste
Well,
of
Yeah,
it.
I'm
and you're not going to take the automatic damage without it having to do a roll until you're swallowed.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Once
Yes.
you're swallowed, you just take the attack's damage
Yeah, yeah.
without it having to roll. That does not take effect until you are swallowed.
Correct.
No, that's not. If I'm grappled, so I will take damage automatically on the next turn.
Just from being grappled?
Just from
From
being
swallow
grappled.
hole. From being grappled through swallow hole. The ability swallow hole, not being swallowed.
Yes. Correct.
But it's the naming, the status of having been swallowed and the ability being named swallow hole is confusing.
Well, swallow hole takes 2 turns to complete its text. You know, like that's the thing.
Yeah, no, you are right though. I was wrong about that because it's just on the creature's next turn after grappling or pinning. If you have not escaped the grapple, you just take that damage automatically.
Right. So,
but you get a chance to escape.
Right. But I
grapple.
Correct.
All right.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
All right. Well, we've deliberated for a minute on
I
this.
know. I think that was a good. I think that was a good
It's
conversation.
important to get stuff like that down, you know.
Yeah.
No, I absolutely agree.
Oh man! All right, you got me. You got me, Zach.
I got you. You fell straight into my trap that I put so much effort into.
You expertly connived.
You did.
That we didn't expect at all, being that it was a pointed out bridge in a TTRPG.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We were so distracted by the 20-minute banter that we just kind of like walked right into it.
After having been asked marching order.
I didn't see
that's
how
the
it could go
problem. Is
wrong.
like how do you hide the fact that
You don't.
like, there's
It's
a trap
really
coming?
hard. It's really hard.
You know,
Like so now you understand why in Signal Screams I just made the traps happen because
Just,
fuck it.
it does. A thing happens.
yeah. I mean, look, it is what it is, right? Okay, so we are in initiative. Does everyone want to go around the horn and say what you got, or you want me to just spoil
Vincent
it for
got
you?
a 14.
Okay, congratulations on your 14, Vincent.
Morgan got a 9.
Morgan, fantastic on the 9.
Has
High
to
roller.
16.
Gadrick got a 24.
Okay.
Damn.
I got an extremely appropriate 5.
Yeah. Always good. Just what you want, you know?
You always want your grabbed frontline melee fighter
Listen.
to have a 5.
It's a gentle dog's 5. Okay.
Right.
Especially going after the enemy. You know?
I gave it
All right.
the old puppy try.
So we're in turn order, and it's, as expected, Gadrick up top.
Yeah, so Gadrick's gonna hit him with that old trick attack.
The old trick attack.
And step up to the edge of the bridge, so where I can actually, I assume, get a line of sight from it or on it from here.
Yeah.
And I'm a trick. I'm gonna attempt to. As a 31.
31. I'm almost. Yeah, definitely.
Dude, if we're fighting a CR11, we're fucked.
You're not fighting a CR11. I promise you
All
guys.
right, Roland.
I'm going to start building a new character.
It's so good to know you.
All right, so the attack is an 18
Against
KAC.
hit.
Flat-footed case, too. Just don't forget.
definitely
Don't forget
hit,
that,
yeah.
Josh.
Pistol and trick attack damage. It's going to be 16 points of damage.
Yeah.
16
Which is
points of damage. Looking
Quite
good,
a
dude.
lot. Let me see. What do I want to for debilitating trick? Flat-footed or off target? I think flat-footed, maybe.
I think flat-footed.
Okay.
Because,
Flat-footed.
like, off target, its main attack is already consumed by me
Right,
now. So,
but
yeah.
it'll roll another attack roll to determine whether or not it actually like consumes you.
That's true.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do off target.
Yeah.
Off target.
I appreciate it. I appreciate
Appreciate
that,
about
Josh.
you.
Okay, so Gadrick, you definitely do a solid hit, but you get a sense that not all of that damage goes through because you're hitting that hard shell
Yeah,
while the maw is closed.
yeah. I kind of figured.
Yeah. Okay. But hey, man, better than nothing.
Well, off target's important.
Off target is important. Let me add it to the sheet here.
Nice.
Okay, got it. All right, Hestia.
So I have a question. Being
Okay.
that our captain is currently in the mouth of this thing, can I be in that square he's in?
Yeah, I should be.
Oh yeah,
in-
definitely. Yeah. You sure can. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hestia is going to take a step forward. And I guess I'll have Hestia take a shot, and then Mantis will just have a move action to get up to the edge so it can shoot.
Okay.
Yeah. So 17 KAC. It's not gonna hit, is it?
No.
No. Okay, I didn't think.
Because you went with off target,
Yeah.
right? Not yeah. So no, it doesn't. That's a miss.
Okay. Well, I got my people lined up now, at least.
Nice, nice.
Now what about? Mantis just had a move.
I did not give master. I did not use master
Gotcha.
control.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Heard that, Vincent.
All right, so he's gonna line up the shot and say, "That ain't your doggo, Clem." And okay, so
Need a
that
t-shirt.
is
Sure to that one,
man.
yeah.
Take dirty 30 for
that
that.
is a
Damn.
27. So
That-
yeah, 27 EAC.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, dude.
I just want to say that's also a great like track title for the guy we interrogated last time for his
It's not
like
your doggo,
That's
Clem.
for his like his tribute to Yes band, you know.
All right, so
Your
that is
doggo, Clem.
that is 13 piercing. I'm sorry, that is not EAC. That's KAC. So still
Casey, it's a hit either way, brother.
cool. Okay, yeah, so that's gonna be 13 piercing.
Okay, some of that goes through.
Good to know. Some of that went through, Mark.
Morgan,
First,
what are you gonna do?
First off, I'd like to know what the hell this thing is.
That might be a good.
It's a bloody clam.
I mean, well, yes, but also, what should I roll for this?
You can roll a life science or a mysticism if you'd like.
I would love to do them. Yes, yeah.
Assumed you probably would, yeah.
I rolled poorly. It's only going to be an 18 total.
Okay, that's not gonna get you anything.
That's
so.
fair.
Yeah,
that's
that's not gonna get you
fair.
anything. Yeah.
It's a clown. You're
I
right.
was sitting here like debating in my head. I was like, is that going to be nice, or is he going to hold true to what the deal is?
I'm
proud
I
of
just
you
can't
for
do
your
it.
decision
I
that
just
you
can't
made.
do it, man.
I
I want to, but I.
understand.
I do. That's why I was unsure. Yeah.
All right, so instead, Morgan is kind of fretting a little bit because they just saw Roland get yomped into this thing's mouth.
And then the teeth clasp right in front of him, so you can't even see him anymore.
And they call out, Captain!
Yeah, you can vaguely hear them from inside this thing's maw.
Yeah.
Morgan's going to hold out their hand and is going to try real hard to... Oh, God, this is... I'm just going to do it in common. I don't know. I can't try anything else. But they're going to say, spit, and command the clam.
Okay, so it does understand common. It
Oh,
doesn't
shit.
speak any languages, but it does understand common. So let's back up just a second.
Okay.
Talk to me about the mechanics of command.
Okay, command. All right. You give the target one of the following commands.
You need
Flavor,
a will
flavor,
save.
drop.
You need a will
okay,
save first.
spit is flavor for drop.
Oh, I got to roll will save.
Yeah.
Right. Certainly, there's a save
Is
against
the target
this.
can't carry? It says DC 16.
Yeah, it's going to be a will save for sure.
Will save. Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, you.
I want you to please fail. Please.
Okay, there we go. I had to
fail.
find the will save on the sheet.
Come on.
Okay, so I rolled a 5.
Total?
So
Right.
Yeah, total.
Okay.
Oh, shit, this thing's
It's not,
done.
it's not like this thing's. I mean,
Attack its brain! It's dumber
Yeah.
than I am.
I rolled a 5. So not my proudest moment,
So-
but this might be extremely advantageous. So tell me about command. You said to spit. Now,
So that was flavor for drop because the target drops whatever it is holding. It can't pick up any dropped item until it's its turn. And that's really the only thing. Because I want the clam to open its mouth so that Roland can get out easily. Like, open the mouth and drop him. Because he's grappled, right? So he's holding him.
Yeah, so the question posed to you, Zach, is...
So open
will
and
you-
drop would be 2 commands, though, wouldn't it?
Well, I said spit. I'm like, I guess drop is the equivalent because open isn't one of the actual. So yeah, I don't know. You tell me.
This is definitely a Zach call here. It's a tough one.
I mean,
If
how
I
does
were
a
Zach, I
clam
would
hold
not
stuff
fucking allow
in
it,
its fucking
because-
mouth? It's
So
gotta
here's
drop by opening.
I'm reading up on cavernous maw and how it does. It says if a swallowed creature climbs out of the hollow fang, the creature reopens, or the maw, or the hollow fang is another creature that has it. But if it climbs out of the creature, the maw reopens. So I guess it'd be dropped inside of his mouth, and you'd have to strength check your way out or something. It just says climbs out. It doesn't really give any.
You're just fucked, Adam.
I
But then
commanded
it
it
says
to drop.
no, hang on.
so-
Actually, it says if a swallowed creature climbs out, so you're not
but
swallowed.
The question is not that. The question is, does spit count as a feasible command that you can use with the spell command? Because that is what she instructed it to do.
Yeah, and that's the issue. Is that I just don't think that it does. But the problem is, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it as a play.
So
some
realistically,
shit I would
though,
try to do.
like I said, spit as flavor. The command was drop. So
The
whatever
command
that
was dropped.
means,
So
if it just drops, if he's no longer grappled but he's still in the mouth,
all right.
It's gonna drop him into the mouth. Like
I
you can't
like
get
it.
out, but
It releases its hold with its proboscis. What is it actually? It's not it's a
Tentatongue.
pseudopod. It's a pseudopod.
wow, okay.
So it releases its grapple on you inside. However, you are still
In it.
But
In it.
that,
In its mouth.
even that is good though because it starts the swallow hole
Yeah.
mechanic all over, which takes 2
Right.
turns. You
Right.
know,
yes. So
Right. So
I
I'm no
like
longer,
it.
and
I
I'm
will
no
allow
longer
that to
grappled
happen.
either, which is great.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're no longer grappled, but you are inside of this thing's cavernous maw.
Okay.
yeah. And I'm
Whew,
gonna
this is
stay
crazy.
where I am because nah, dog, I ain't trying to get. I am not the one to go in that thing's mouth. So that's
Okay.
the end of my turn.
So it's the creature's turn, and it.
I mean, certainly it attacks me again, right? Like me and like Roland in
I think
this
it has
tongue.
to.
It's the easiest
Yeah,
way,
Roland-
yeah.
yeah.
it would
Roll
have
this
to open its
tentacle.
mouth to attack anyone else.
True.
Yeah, it can't. The only thing that it can do actually with you being inside of it like this is try to just smack you
and
with the
re-grapple
s-
me.
with the pseudopod.
Right, yeah. Exactly. So it starts off the swallow hold
Process all over
again.
No,
Yeah.
no, it doesn't,
Why not?
because
I
swallow
would
whole
say-
is actually a part of its bite.
Yeah, but like I would honestly like because this is weird, right? Like
Yeah.
I think that you can roll an attack as if you were biting me.
You mean to tell me you can't have a chip inside your mouth and bite it? Because I can.
Like I totally think that like
good
That's
point.
true. You're right. Okay,
yeah,
you're right.
yeah. Like I think you're well within your rights to attack
Okay.
me again with a bite. you
Well,
know?
within your bites.
Well, okay. I probably got you with a 25. I would imagine.
25. Okay. Are you trying to beat it +4 or +8?
It's just the bite attack.
No, but for the swallow whole mechanic, there's a
Well,
You're trying to grab
it's
it.
not a pick one. It's just if it beats it by 4, it pins.
Yeah.
If it beats it by 8, it.
No,
or
no.
if
It's by 4. It's grappled by 13 is pinned.
Yeah,
So,
Right.
So there's
Alright.
no way you'd beat it by 13.
So you did beat it by 4 though. So you got a hit, and I am grappled again.
Okay. Well,
So we're back to where
Yeah.
we started.
We're
back to where we started, and you're
this is
going to take
better than it could
Yeah.
be. You know.
13 piercing damage.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, it's one turn later from taking that free damage that it doesn't have to roll an
Right.
attack
Yeah.
to. You know, that's
and
big.
swallow me whole, which makes it much harder for me to do shit. You know. Okay. All right.
Okay, that's its turn. It's your turn now, Roland.
God.
Explain to me what your game plan is for unfucking this situation.
Okay, so Roland was walking across the bridge, totally believed that it was fine, and all of a sudden the bridge gives out from under him and he finds himself inside the mouth of a clam. Just fighting with like the tongue of the clam inside the clam before like trying to avoid getting sucked into the gullet of this giant mollusk, you know? So he is enraged this time, you know? So he's going photon mode totally. Like he's all about trying to blast his way out of this situation.
So we're tuning photon.
We're tuning photon. Mm-hmm. And as such, that purple flame starts to wreath around him as his, you know, just kind of his base anger and like loss of control starts to take over. And his lunar weapon forms in his hand. His purple flame kind of wraps around his wrist, and he's going to just attack from within. I think I am going to full attack to. It's not the most tactical choice, but I feel like it's where he's at right now. He's like in his.
Can you full attack while grappled?
I don't think so.
I think you can. I think the only issue is you can't use anything that is two-handed weapons. So with grappled, you are restrained by the creature. You can't move. You take a -2 to your armor class attack rolls, reflex saving throws, initiative checks, and dexterity-based skill or ability checks, except those made to grapple your opponent in turn or to escape a grapple. In addition, you can't take actions that require two hands, and you can't make attacks of opportunity. But there isn't anything that says you can't full attack. I'm just doing it at a pretty significant penalty here, so it's going to be like a cumulative -6 because I'm grappled and the -4 for the full attack.
I mean, you could try to reverse the grapple on it and wrestle that tongue, you know?
I know, but like this is like a character choice. Like he's in panic mode, and like his lunar expulsion is happening. You know, and so that's just what he's doing. All right, so it's a full attack with his lunar weapon.
Okay.
First attack is a 16 against KAC.
A 16 against KAC?
Mm-hmm.
On them guts?
No, because I'm not swallowed yet.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be actually advantageous for me to be swallowed right now because it's easier to hit from the inside with a slashing weapon, but that's not where we're at now. I'm still in the hard outer shell of its mouth. So 16
well, just
against...
be patient. You'll get there.
Yeah.
And you opted for flat-footed?
No, it's off target.
Off target. Oh, then that is a miss, my friend.
All right. That's one. Here's my second one. And I'm rolling this one with one of my dirty 30s.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
How far away is he from us? Is he like level with us, or is he further down?
This thing is like poking out of the water, you know, under the bridge, but for the purposes of this combat, it's exactly as it appears on the...
Is Roland within 10 feet of me?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, communalism on your next strike. You get advantage.
Oh, hell
sweet.
yes.
Fuck yes.
But you only get the dirty 30 on one of the rolls now.
No, not on an advantage. I get to roll both and take the better result. I already rolled one attack without the dirty 30. That was the first attack, is a 16.
Right. But on this advantage roll, only one of those rolls, you don't get two dirty 30s.
No way. That's not how we do inspirations or any of it. It's this, like, it's, you roll twice and take the better result of the same roll. So which one of the rolls then gets the inspiration? If I roll twice to take the better result, which one do I roll the dirty 30 on?
The one that's higher, bro. Just roll a D30 and a D20.
No.
That's mathematically not.
No, that's not.
He just gets advantage on one roll. That one roll is with
I'm
a dirty
using a
30.
D30. I'm using
right?
It's like, yeah.
So he gets 2 tries at it, and just whichever one's higher.
But it's just one. It's like a charge. It's not like a.
I know, but I'm getting an advantage on the roll. An advantage on the roll is rolling one roll twice and taking the better result.
So then can he roll
I want you.
second?
Okay, look. I'm gonna let you do it. I hate it. I think it's wrong. I think it's not the correct way to use that inspiration. But I'm gonna let you do it. Roll it twice.
Literally how we've done it.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
No,
it
it's
is.
not.
So if you get a critical hit, and when we go to confirm with the critical hit, and you've used an inspiration, you get the inspiration on the confirmation of that critical hit because you're rolling again to confirm with the same bonuses. That's how it works. It's how we do it.
Yeah, but this is not a bonus to the roll. This is a die that has a potential higher end.
Well, then do you want him to use the advantage for the first attack and just re-roll?
No, I don't want to do that. I specifically.
No, I know. I'm gonna let you roll the 2 D30s, and I'm gonna say this is the one time that we're gonna do this. We're not gonna do this again because I think it's wrong.
Well, no,
now,
we're going to do it. We're going to do it the way we're going to do it. So if that's the ruling that you're making, I'm not going to take a buy on this one. But
I think that's the way that it should go. Now, if I get roasted in the Discord for this, then I'll rescind. But I just feel like that's the way it's supposed to be.
I think you're entitled to your wrong ass decision.
So I don't know what to do right now.
My build predicate giving advantage is not a normal thing that gets done all the time in Paizo. Like I've built into being able to give people advantage.
Yeah,
and that's still super good in tons of situations. But the point of the D30 roll is for one dice roll, you get a higher maximum end.
Then save your D30.
Yeah, I guess I'm just not going to use it. It's pointless to use the D30 if
you were going to use the D30 anyway.
Yeah, but I didn't know I was going to get the advantage, and I also didn't know that this was going to be the ruling, so I'm not going to use it on this turn. If that's the ruling that you're making, and I'm entitled to do that. That's just how it's going to go. So I'm going to roll a second. I'm going to roll a D20 twice for this second attack that's at a -6.
Uh-huh. Because you could have certainly used the D30 on one of those rolls.
All right, well, the first one's a 4 on the die. Second one is an 11 on the die, so that will be... I'm just rolling this to see what my... so that we got 20 against KAC.
20 against KAC is a hit.
All right, so that deals... And I am on photon mode, so that's going to deal 18 points of slashing damage, which is the exact type of damage that I need to do to not get halved up in this mug. Now, if you still have resistances, those all apply or whatever, but...
Yes. I think that you're going to be rolling against a different set of HP, though.
No, that's if I'm swallowed whole.
That's only if you're swallowed whole.
Which I'm not. Which I'm not.
Okay. All right. So 18 damage?
18 slashing damage.
Okay. Some of that definitely gets through. For sure.
All right. I'm all right in here.
Okay.
You just keep attacking from the outside. I'll see you soon.
What did he say? I don't.
I don't know. We'll just keep shooting it.
Let's just keep shooting it.
It'll open its mouth, keep shooting it. It'll want to hit one of us instead, I hope.
You guys, I'm getting really hungry. I really wish we could have some oysters Rockefeller after this. It would be great.
I would really love some oysters.
Yeah, that'd be lovely.
Guys,
The best I can do is whale polyps.
God damn it.
Guys, straighten up. We're
That's a vast
Sorry,
improvement.
sorry. Please, yes, Gadrick, yes.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The caviar of space.
Jesus.
So,
Selling vending machines.
is it my turn?
Yes.
It is your turn, yes.
All right, I'm doing the same turn I did last
trick
time. Trick
attack.
attack. It was a 23 on the trick.
And you're beating a 20 plus CR? Mm-hmm. That's an unsuccessful trick.
Cool. I'm going to go ahead and get my attack in then. Oh, it's a 20 against KAC.
-2
-2.
because flat-foot.
Flat-footed. Oh, that's a hit.
All right. Well, I'm going to do my normal old pistol damage. Hey, max damage, 8.
There you go.
So I'm assuming halved, so 4.
Yeah, so this creature's maw is still closed, Gadrick, and you get a sense that you did not really penetrate.
Oh, so it's probably got DR then.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, it is a
Or
hard
specifically
shell.
Right.
like piercing
Yeah.
or slashing resistance from the outside.
So,
it's probably good against bludgeoning, but yeah, piercing or slashing.
all right, so that brings us to Tia.
Ugh, that's not good.
Okay.
I think no. I'm just like I'm just nervous because it's like it was got DR and stuff. Well, so Hestia does acid and piercing, whereas Mantis does fire. So surely it's not like I mean
Fire,
DR,
fire.
right? DR is just to
You know,
Physical
the only
stuff.
person who's attempted to roll a knowledge check in this thing
I
is
shouldn't say. If you
Is
got
Morgan.
some life science or some mysticism, get up in that bit.
For
Let me
real.
see what my life science is. I don't ever use that.
I mean, you're a clever girl.
I mean, I have a +8. So
That's better than mine.
free
Shit.
action. I'll try it. Yeah.
shit, man. Yeah.
Okay. 22. I rolled a 14.
Okay, so that will get you something.
Oh, cool.
That will get you something.
Okay. Like one question, or are you just gonna give me what it gives me?
I'll tell you what, man. I'll give you 2.
Aw.
I'll give you 2.
Okay.
I don't know if I should, but whatever. I'll give you 2.
Right. I mean, we already know about the cavernous maw. So I mean, I'm
do
assuming
you
we
want to know
don't
what kind
need
of creature
special
it is?
abilities. Is that one of my 2 questions? It's just
Can we
knowing
get
what
the
it
name
is.
for free?
I don't know.
No, you get the name
for free.
for free. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so
Well, then
it is
yes.
a hollow fang. It is a hollow fang.
Hollow Fang. Okay.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Yep. Because
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's the only thing that has cavernous maw, which is why when you looked up cavernous
That was the only
maw,
thing that
you
came
got
up.
information about the hollow
Right,
fang. Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So there you go. All right. So 2 questions. What do you want?
So, how would we know it, or we assume it has some DR?
Special defenses or whatever.
Yep, it does have DR. DR 10.
DR10.
Jesus.
Okay, cool. That's one of my questions.
Lame.
Weaknesses? Do we want weaknesses? Yeah.
Okay.
None.
It has a photosensitive eye, which means that whenever a creature scores a hit with a laser weapon on the Hollow Fang, while the Hollow Fang's maw is open, the attack is a critical hit, and the Hollow Fang is both blinded and unable to use its
Holy
lure
shit.
ability.
Hey, Mantis uses a laser rifle.
Yeah,
And
but
we
the
just gotta
law
get that
has-
The maw
mouth
is
open.
closed. The
Oh,
maw
it's
is
got-
closed.
it's in
Has to be
there.
open, right.
Come
Okay.
on, Roland.
So that's just so limiting for me because like I've got to deal. Well, the fire damage can get through. It has DR. It doesn't
Yeah.
have fire, or we don't know if it has fire
Energy
resistance.
resistance.
So that being the case, for my turn, I will enact Master Control to give Mantis a full action, so it can
Okay.
attack twice, and I will attack once and not
Very good.
move. Okay.
Half of your damage is acid.
Half of Hestia's damage is
Hestia's
acid.
damage. Yeah. Got it. All right,
Yeah.
give me some rolls. Let's see it.
So we'll
Let's
start
get
with
it, let's get
Hestia. Okay, not bad. 24?
Ooh, yeah, baby.
24 is definitely a hit.
24? Okay. But I do dog shit damage because of my multi-class and lack of a feat that I need. 6 acid and piercing, so 3 acid, 3 piercing.
3 acid, 3 piercing. That you definitely know that the acid goes through.
Okay, good to know. All right, so then we'll do a full attack, which I'm really scared of because her bonus is lower than mine. With Mantis. Can I use 30/30s for Mantis?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
it
you
is
can.
like a part
Yeah.
of my character.
It's a part of your character. I think it would be
right.
a little,
Okay.
little cruel if
So
Mantis
then I
couldn't-
will use a dirty 30 for this first attack.
Okay.
So Mantis's normal bonus is +5, but because it's a full attack, it brings it to a net +1. Hence the need for the 30-30.
Okay, I got you.
No, I dropped it in the trash.
No, don't use
Trash
it.
rolls, bro.
Trash rolls.
Fucking throw that shit in the garbage, dude.
Okay, no, I did throw it in the garbage, which seems to have been lucky somehow.
It got the hint, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so it. Okay, but it's only a
You get a
+1.
+1, so what'd you roll?
It's a 19 total.
Oh.
19 total?
Yeah.
Against EAC
Yes.
is a fucking hit.
Yeah,
with
because it's all
Mantis, it's
fire
a-
damage.
Yes.
Oops, all fire.
That's a hit, my friend.
Yes,
go.
okay,
Let's go.
okay.
Hell yeah.
All right, so then that will be. Ooh, max damage, 12 fire damage.
12 fire damage, and every bit of it goes through.
Hard-broiled
Nice.
that
Nice.
baby.
Nice.
Let's go.
All right,
Okay.
this thing is definitely
No,
bloodied.
no, I have a full attack. That was my
Yeah,
first
but you have
attack.
another attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't changed
I'm
turns.
Kill it.
sorry, I thought you were moving on past me. I got scared. I'm sorry. Mantis is considered an ally. I can
Can
use
you
a
give Mantis
communalism.
communalism?
Yeah, I think so. It's an ally, right?
Yeah, you know, I feel bad for making y'all so upset about my ruling on the dirty 30s that I will give you this one.
Oh. Thanks.
So I'm
As
guessing
long
that you
as-
rolled poorly on that
checking.
second attack?
No, I'm checking the wording of it. Once per day, as long as an ally is within 10 feet, a Sheeran can roll a single attack roll or skill check twice, take the high result. Enhanced communalism expands it to their allies. So the wording is just allies.
Okay. Doesn't have to
you're
be
good.
living or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And
so
also,
then
you're your own ally, so,
I'm my own grandpa. Yeah.
Yeah.
well,
I
okay.
mean, I got questions, but
That's
all right.
Well,
that's
there's
a reference.
No time
if you
for that
don't
right now,
realize it.
okay? We got to get through this combat.
Did I roll? Okay. Whew, I scared myself. I thought I threw my Hestia die in the trash too somehow.
God
Okay.
damn.
First one is a 4 on the die, so that's not gonna be the one. Hopefully. Okay. So again, it's a 18 on the die. Because of the full attack, it's a 19 again.
Nice.
That's a hit.
Goodness. Okay. And not quite max, but very close. So 11 fire damage.
Wow.
Let's go.
Really
Let's
good.
go. Let's
This
go.
thing, I mean, y'all shot this thing's shell up, okay? Like, seriously. Very
Nice.
good. Very
Nice.
good turn
I'm very
for
happy
Tia
with
and
that
Mantis.
turn.
Absolutely. The question is, can Vincent clean it up?
I really hope
Can
you
he? Let's find out. No, I can't. Move on.
Are you serious?
It was a 5 on the die.
John's shortest
Five on
turn.
the die. It was a
God,
15.
sorry, man. Damn.
Dude, I'm sorry
Yeah, I
about
know
the
that
turn,
feeling,
but that
though.
was your most efficient turn you've ever
I'm
had,
not
John.
feeling so well, John. I really do. It's like, no, don't worry about it. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Morgan, you're up.
I'm gonna make it quick. Can we get that will save, baby?
Okay, we'll save.
Please
We
fail.
try and command again?
No, we're gonna mind thrust this bitch.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then, absolutely. All right. So that is a 16 on the will save.
Meets beats.
Okay. So half damage.
Okay. 14. Mind
14?
thrust damage.
And that is force damage,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
No,
right?
it's just
No.
damage.
It's
just
untyped.
Untyped.
Cheater.
Cheater damage.
Cheater damage.
Cheater
yes.
damage that goes through DR
Uh-huh.
with 7 HP remaining.
Aw,
You rack this Hollow Fang's mind to the point that it can no longer go on living, and it gasps its last breath as it spits Roland back
you
out onto the
You
bridge
see
as
Roland
it
just like
dies.
slashing madly, even after it's dead. Just like, get me out of here.
Captain, it's all right. We exploded its brain.
Oh, hello, team. Good work. Good work.
Hello, team.
And we'll see you.
Great.
We'll see you.
What an interesting combat.